Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Sunday Night Masterclass. Welcome in. Take this time, go into the chat, in our group chats, let everybody know that you're on. Everybody's pouring in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Let's hear you in the chat. Drop where you are tapping in from. Get excited because we have quite the master class on for tonight. When people see that you're on, they get excited, they get on. You know, we sent some reminders, but nothing does it like group motion, right? So let's reach out to your teammates. If you see in the participants in the chat, you don't see your people on, shoot them a quick text. Shoot them a quick text, and we are going to get started in just a few moments. I am merely just your host this evening. We're still pouring in. Send those texts out. Say, I'm on. Go into our group chat and say, I'm on. And then we're going to keep seeing people pour in. But where's everybody? I'm tapping in from Washington, D.C., y'all. Had a good day. The Eagles won. Go Birds. Okay. I don't know if you got any football fans on, but that's all right. Let's keep it going. One moment. Take this time and text your folks.
Hello. I can't hear you. You're muted, Sierra. I got it. Just spotlight me. Let's go.
Alrighty. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. Oh, you look so beautiful, LaQuail. Welcome to the Masterclass.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. It is Masterclass, y'all. This is the last Masterclass for 2024. We are closing out the year super strong. So make sure you take a moment and share. Go on the Telegram chat, say I'm on. Anybody that you've enrolled in the past 30, 60, 90 days, send them a quick text message. Send them a quick text message. Remember, these are not just for you. These are for all your people. So make sure anybody that's joined your team, invite. We're going to get started shortly. How are y'all feeling today, guys? I can't even believe it's about to be 2025. I can't even believe in 3 days? 3 days we'll be walking into a brand new year. So I'm going to wait about 30 more seconds before I get started, guys. But I'm so fired up. I'm so fired up. Thank you, Sherelle. Thank you. I'm going to wait about 30 more seconds and I'm going to go ahead and get started. How's everybody feeling today? Give me some energy in the chat, y'all. Are y'all excited? Are y'all ready for the new year? Did you have a great holiday? Give us some energy in the chat. Drop where you're coming in from, what you're grateful for. Let me see some energy in this chat. Let me see some energy in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, guys. My name is LaQuail. I'm a multiple 7-figure earner in total life changes, 9 years strong under the leadership of Nathalie Nicole Smith. And I get so excited. I get so excited every time I get the opportunity to serve, every time I get the opportunity to share, every time I get the opportunity to teach, because this business has completely changed my life. So I just want you to know that you are in the right place at the right time. We got Ghana in the building, Charleston, South Carolina, North Carolina. I'm coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. Tennessee is in the building. Okay. I see y'all. I see y'all representing for the master class. And so again, continue to share, continue to invite, continue to get your people plugged in and connected. And so just to give you a little bit of my story, guys, I made a decision in 2015 from a phone call. I got a phone call from Nathalie. She was my hairstylist. I met her through her father. I was at Macy's selling fragrance. And when she called me and gave me the opportunity to join her in TLC, do you know, I said yes. I didn't know anything about it. I'd never heard of the products, the company, nothing. All I knew was Nathalie. I trusted her and I said, you know what? I've been looking for something to take me out of Macy's. I was that girl that went to college, got my degree, and I couldn't find a job in my field. And so when she called me, I had been working in the Macy's system at that point for 12 years, way longer than I planned. And so I didn't even need a lot of information. I just jumped right in and said, yes, best decision of my life. And so if anybody on here, if you're brand new, if you just joined the team, I want to welcome you officially. So if that's you, drop in the comments me. If you're someone that's brand new, drop me in the comments. I want to celebrate you. I want to welcome you officially. Let me see if we have any brand new people here. Anybody that came back, anybody that's back active. Keithia, I hope I said that right. It's beautiful. Me. Welcome, Javelle. Welcome, Keithia. Let's see who else we got that's new on here. Anybody else? I want to officially welcome you to the team, welcome you to the family, and just know that, again, you are in the right place at the right time. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of our training, welcome, Crystal. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of the training, I want to go over the basics because I want every single person on here to be in position. So when January 1st hits, you are ready to hit the ground running. So there's a couple things that you want to make sure of. So today is Sunday. Today is the third day in our pay week. Our pay week goes from Friday to Thursday. Welcome, Joanna. Our pay week goes from Friday to Thursday. So one of the things that you want to make sure that you're in position, make sure that your smart ship is set up. That smart ship is what solidifies your business. That's your monthly obligation to not only be consistent on the products so you can continue on your health journey. Welcome back, Ariana. It's also going to make sure that you're in position to earn income. So when you're sharing with people how much you love NutriBurst and someone goes on your website and makes a purchase, that you're able to get paid. And so if you have not set up your smart ship, I want to briefly go over what that looks like. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your TLC office. You're going to go to your back office. I'm going to share my screen really quick because if you have not set up your smart ship, okay, I can't share my screen. If maybe Antonique, if you could share the screen or give me a privilege to share the screen really quick. But you want to log into your back office. Okay, looks like I'm co-host now. Let me go here. I will show you guys really quickly because I want you to make sure that you are locked in and in position. So the TLC-ioffice.com is your back office. That's going to be like where you see the activity for your business. It's going to be like your bank account for your business. So let me go ahead and pull it up really quick. Okay. We'll use this one. So what you're going to do is when you log in with your username and password, you're going to go to the drop-down menu. You're going to go to the drop-down menu. If you're on your phone, if you're on your computer, it should be one of the, across the top as a banner. And you're going to click that Smart Ship tab. And so if you're someone that joined, let's say you joined, just like I was on the phone with Tequila today and I helped her set up her Smart Ship. She joined the business on December 16th. So when she hit create Smart Ship, she's going to, number one, put the correct date because she joined on December 16th. So that means you want 30 days from when your order was. When you joined, you ordered a product. So you want to make sure 30 days from your last order that you have another order coming out. So if she joined on December 16th, guess what? Her smart ship needs to be set for January 16th. So the first thing is that setting the proper date. Then you're going to select whatever products that you want based on your personal goals. A lot of you may have gotten started with the Freedom Kit, which gives you some of the instant tea, the NRG, the NutriBurst, or you can select your month supply product. Whatever products that you know you're going to be consuming on a daily basis, you want to make sure that you have on your smart ship. So you're going to select your products, a month supply minimum. We recommend 2 or 3, but a month supply is minimum. Because of course, if you have a real health goal, one product is not going to cut it. I consume about 5 products minimum every single day. So you're going to select your product, then you're going to verify your information, you're going to put your card on file and all that good stuff, and you're going to create your smart ship. So make sure that if your smart ship is not set up, that you don't leave this evening without setting up your smart ship, because we want to make sure that you are in position. So again, that's every 30 days. So once you set it, it's in place. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. The company's going to charge the card that you have on file, and they're going to ship you the product that you selected that you desired. So that's how you're able to make sure that you lock your position to keep your business up and running. And what I love about that is, even if I was getting 3 products, that's still less than $200 every single month. That puts you in position to not only be consistent on your products and your health journey, but also gives you access to the unlimited income potential through the compensation plan every single month. And so you want to make sure that you set it and forget it. The next thing is, this is the new year. We're going into the new year. This is the time people are going to be looking for ways to make extra money, to recover from the holiday spending. They're getting back budget conscious and focused on getting that money back that they spent on the holidays, on the gifts and the food and the travel and all of the things. People are going to be looking for ways to not only lose weight, gain weight, maintain their weight, or just be overall healthy. We see all the jokes and all the memes where people talk about how packed the gym is going to be on January 1st. People are more health conscious. So this is a great opportunity for you to make sure that people know that you are the person to go to for their health and wellness needs. They're already going to see commercials all over TV for all the different companies that have wellness products. They're going to see the Facebook ads. They're going to see the Instagram posts. They're going to see all these things. So you want to make sure that people know that you have products that they want. And so the first thing that you can do is this. Like, I want to ask you, I got 54 people on here. What is your health goal for yourself? What is your personal health goal for 2025? I want you to drop it in the chat and be as specific as possible. What is your health goal for 2025? I want to see. So who's going to drop their goals in the chat? Okay, Don said lose 25 pounds. Tequila said lose 30 pounds. Okay. Lose 30 pounds, 50 pounds, 15. I love it. So guess what? Comfortable size 10, lose 30 pounds, lose 50 pounds. I love it. I love it. So now more energy and tone. So now that you know what your goals are, you want to make sure that you're using the products that will help you get those goals accomplished. So if you know that you have a weight loss goal, definitely use the system. The tea, whatever version, whether it's the Tropical Punch 15-day kit that's now available with the cleansing tea, the NutriBurst and the NRG. If it's energy, I see energy. That's your NRG. And when the Blue Magic comes back in stock. So you want to make sure, number one, that you have the products that you need based on your goal. The second thing is, now you want to let people know you're on this journey. How many times have you been inspired when you saw someone showing up online and they're working out and they're eating healthy and they're drinking more water and they're taking whatever they're doing? How many times have you been inspired when someone showed you their journey to transformation? Whether it's a physical transformation, whether it's an energy, don't you get inspired? I know I do. And so you want to give that same energy to the people around you. You want to make sure people know that you're on this path. So you can be as bold as you want to be. You can be that person that maybe makes a video and says, hey, y'all, it's January 1st. I'm super fired up and excited. I just partnered with an amazing company and I have these phenomenal products that I'm going to be consuming over the next 30 days because I have goals in 2025. I'm looking for accountability partners. Who wants to do it with me? If you could change something about your health, what would it be? You can make a bold statement. You could take a before picture, put on your workout outfit, take you a before picture from the front to the side so you can track your progress for yourself and invite people to come along with you on the journey. Gather your girlfriends, maybe you gather your coworkers, maybe you and your coworkers do a challenge together. Hey y'all, let's all work together. Let's drop some weight in January. Let's go walking together on our breaks. I'm taking these supplements. I have them for you and like offer some samples. Get people involved because this is the time people are going to be more health conscious, especially right at the beginning of the year. And so you want to share what you're doing. Like I know for me, I bought a bunch of fruits and stuff today. I'm going to be juicing and doing smoothies over the next 3 days just to give my body a reset from all the good holiday loving. Guess what? When I start preparing my stuff, I'm going to make sure my social media network sees what I'm doing. I'm going to show them that I'm making a smoothie. I'm going to show that I'm going to the gym. I'm going to show what I'm doing for personal development because all of that is a part of my goals. That all contributes to what I want to get accomplished in the new year. And I want to make sure people see it with me. See, when I first got started, I was like most people. You know, if you're not someone that makes money online, most people that are not entrepreneurs are watchers. I was the person before I had a business that I would leverage online for. I was the person that was watching. I was the person that was looking and scrolling and watching what everyone else was doing. But guess what? Now that you are the person that has the potential to make money online, now you want to show up. You want to make sure that you show and share. And so I would just, I would fail forward. I wasn't always confident to do it. I didn't always like showing me working out, but guess what? It was liberating. It held me accountable. One thing that I learned about social media is it held me accountable to the things that I said that I wanted. So once I made that post, once I said I'm going to be using these products, once I say I'm going to transform, now I have my social media family cheering me on. When I started, y'all, I had less than 1,000 followers. Okay, my name was something crazy and I didn't know what to post. I was posting pictures from the website. I was posting pictures like this. I was doing all kind of crazy stuff. But guess what? I was making progress. I was learning as I was going. And the more that I showed up online, the more that I posted, the more that I went in my stories, the more that I went live, it got easier every single time. So I don't know who needs to hear this. This is the season to get out of your comfort zone and make sure that you do something. If you know social media is something that maybe you're not as comfortable with, the only way you're going to get comfortable is by doing it. I remember when I used to not like going to the gym. I remember I was the girl that just loved to walk. I'm just cardio all day long. I didn't The gym was intimidating. Lifting weights was intimidating. I worked on my feet for so many years. I had challenges with my knees. I no longer do, but I did. And so the gym was intimidating. But guess what? One day I went in there and I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to push myself. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to lift these 5-pound weights. And then I kept going and I kept going. Now I can lift 20-pound weights. Now I can do 100 pounds on a leg press. I had to get to that point, but I started one day at a time with small goals. So you want to make sure that you're allowing people to see what you're doing. And if it's something you're not used to, just get started. Just get started and it gets so much easier as you go. So make sure that you are letting people know that you have these amazing products. Make sure that you let people know you are the person that they can come to if they have some wellness issues. So how many people on here have a job? If you have a job, I want you to put me in the comments. If you work a job or you have another business, me. Okay. I love it. So guess what, y'all? When I first got started, you know the people that I was talking to the most? My coworkers. Those were people that I was around every single day. So now when I'm at Macy's, because I know that I'm using these products, I'm not only sharing with them my experiences, but I'm also listening. So when my coworkers tell me they're tired, guess what I'm doing? What do you think I'm sampling them if they tell me they're tired? Drop it in the chat. Exactly, NRG. So I'm listening now. I'm listening to the conversations taking place around me because I know I have products that solve problems. So while I was learning social media, while I was, putting my feet in on social media, I was leveraging the network of people around me. NRG and NutriBurst, yes. Or when I would talk to people, working in the mall, we didn't always have the best eating habits, including me. Working in the mall, you're going to the food court, you're eating the pretzels and the cookies and all of the things that are good that are not good for you. So when I would hear people talking about, man, I need to start eating better. I haven't been eating right. I've been eating a lot of fried foods. I'm going to offer them NutriBurst. I'm going to let them know, hey, I have an amazing liquid vitamin. This is going to help your body get all the nutrients that it needs. When I hear them talking about losing weight, guess what? I'm going to offer them tea. So even though I was working and I was at my job, I know some people are afraid to say, well, I don't want to solicit at work. But guess what? A sample is free. If I give you this NutriBurst, I'm not soliciting. I'm sharing with you the same thing that I love. Just like if I'm chewing gum and you ask me for a piece and I give it to you. So I started sampling people at work. I started giving people an experience. So a lot of my beginning customers and business partners were my coworkers. I wasn't afraid to open my mouth. And we live in a society, y'all, people are naturally nosy. So you might be in a place where you work in an office. While you're in your office, if people are coming to see you, it's the truth, Joanna. People are naturally nosy. You want to let people see you because listen, if you see me take my bottle of water, if you see me take my bottle of water and put this sachet in there and start shaking it up, and now the color changes and I'm sipping on some colored looking water, guess what? People are going to ask me, what am I drinking? When I'm sitting there and I'm drinking my NutriBurst, people are going to ask me, what am I drinking? When I go in the break room and I pull out my Delgado coffee sachet and I make some coffee, people are going to ask me, what am I drinking? When I take NRG, do you get where I'm going with this? So sometimes you have to do things in front of people so they can see it. You might say, well, I don't want to drink my tea all at work. Well, guess what? If you make it and drink some of it, even if you save the rest for later, now you're sparking their interest. Now they're wondering, what is it that you're doing? What is it that you're taking? Jessica, that's all right. That's all right. You got to just keep going. It's one day at a time. And that's when you leverage people outside of work. I'm just giving you some tips of what you can do. And all of my coworkers didn't buy my products. All of my coworkers weren't my customers or joined my business, but I didn't stop giving them an experience. I didn't stop listening to the conversations. And so you want to make sure, this is a business that's based on our products being moved. And the only way we're going to move products is to make sure that we open our mouths, make sure that we are sharing, make sure that we are letting people know exactly what we have. Again, this is the time of year people will be looking for that. People are going to be looking for ways to get healthy, to have more energy, to feel better, and to make extra income, which brings me to the next thing. Every night, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. on TLC Freedom Instagram, we have an opportunity call. That's basically a call where one of the leaders is going to share their experience, their story, their product testimony, and how the business works. So your job is to get as many people in front of the information. You may be new. I know there's a lot of new people on here that got back active, but guess what? You don't have to do the heavy lifting. All you have to do is plug people in to what we're doing. When we do those calls, we always say, get back with the person that invited you. So when you see those banners, when you see those pictures, when you see it in the Telegram chats, make sure that you're inviting people to learn about what you're doing. And here's a trick. Look at the caption of the person that's presenting. In the caption on the post, there's going to be a little bit of information about that person. So I want you to look at the caption and think of who do you know that could probably relate to that story. So if I tell you I worked at Macy's, that's a part of my story. So now if you know people that work in department stores or work in retail in general, that's someone that can relate to my story. When I started sharing my experience, I had people that would message me and say, I used to work at Macy's too in Jersey, or I used to work at Macy's in Florida. So you never know who can relate to that story. So start thinking about who you know. Go through your phone, your social media. You don't know who your followers are. So you could share the post or the picture and a little snippet about that person's story so that they can get on the call and learn about the business and products. All right. So you want to make sure that you're sharing. This is the time that we got to make sure we're letting people know exactly what we have. And one of my tricks to having, not even tricks, but one of my strategies that's been working for me is because I'm consistent on social media, thanks to me being coachable, me watching and paying attention and really showing up even as I'm learning and growing. Like, I'm not the best at creating the reels, I'm not the best at making things perfect, but I am great at always showing up. And so don't think that it has to be perfect. The picture doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to learn as you go, but make sure that you get started. And so one of the things I do is when I meet people out and about and I sample, or even if I just have a conversation, maybe we don't get to that point where I sample them products, but I want to stay in touch because this person could possibly be my next business partner or my next customer. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get their contact information, definitely. I'm going to get their phone number and a way for us to really communicate. I'm also going to get their social media. I'm going to make sure that we follow each other because I know I'm going to consistently show my products, my process, the business opportunity, the wins on my social media. And as I do that, guess what? Now that person is getting to know me a little better. Now they're seeing how my vibe is. Now they're seeing how my energy is. And I'm exposing them to my products or business because I'm consistently showing them on social media. Because remember, people that are not making money online are doing a lot of watching. They may not comment on pictures, but they're scrolling. I was the person that would look at a lot of stuff. I didn't comment on much, but I was always looking. And so that's a great way for you to now take the connections that you made and make it stronger. I built relationships with people that I met in person that saw me on social media. Now they get a better feel for who I am, what I do, and why they want to be a part of it. Whether, again, if it's just a customer or if someone wants to be my business partner. So social media is big. And what I love about social media is it's going to give you access to people you're not going to see when you leave the house. There's people that follow me on social media that I've never met in person. But guess what? How many people do you follow on social media that you feel like y'all are friends? You know a little bit about them. Maybe you guys exchanged messages. You commented on a picture or saw them with their children and complimented them. Now you're building a rapport online with someone that you're not going to see when you go to work or when you go to the grocery store or when you go to church. The person that's online, that's on the Zoom right now that said they're in Ghana. Guess what? I'm in America. This is the power of social media. This is the power of technology that we can connect with people all over the world and we can find our tribe through that amazing platform. And so I always suggest, and I know we're going to get some real great energy from my coach, our coach, but what I suggest, what I do is pick the platform that you're the most confident in. And then you branch to other platforms. So if you're someone that's rocking on Facebook, keep rocking on Facebook. Be intentional, be consistent. Say, you know what? Facebook is my jam. I'm usually on there all the time. My people are on there. So now let me start showing up more on Facebook. Or maybe your Instagram. You know, I'm 45, so I'm a little Facebook and I'm a little Instagram. I'm working on doing more on TikTok. Maybe you're a little bit younger and you might be a part of the TikTok generation. Then you're going to be focused on TikTok. So pick your platform. LinkedIn is a great platform as well. That's where you're going to connect with professionals, people that are already moving and shaking in life and doing amazing things. So find the platform that you know that you rock with and make sure that you decide to show up consistently there. Because once you do that, now you have the confidence to branch out onto other social media platforms so that you can connect with people all over the world. I didn't buy any followers. I didn't do anything to attract the people that are following me, but I went from less than 1,000 followers to now 37,000 followers. All I did was be consistent. All I did was continue to learn and keep putting out content, keep putting out the energy that I was feeling, keep showing people what I'm doing and inviting people on the journey with me. Exactly, Kedra. Consistency is key. I started inviting people on a journey with me. So then when I started meeting people in person, they were like, oh my God, I love your story. I love what you do. I love when you said this or when you did that. So now we have a connection, even though we just met. And so those are a few things that I want you to think about going into the new year, because in order for us to have the things that we desire, we got to do a new thing. So maybe if that social media is not the area that you were really focused on before, make sure that you leverage it. It's not the end all be all for sure. I still definitely connect with people in person as well. Social media just gives you access to that larger platform. Y'all, there is 8 billion people in the world. And so you want to get in front of as many of them as possible. And social media is a great, great way to do that. And so I know I said a lot already. Does anybody have any questions? And I see the comments. Consistency is key. Yes, yes, yes. Building relationships, use someone else's story until you have a story. All of that. All of that stuff is amazing. Does anybody have any questions?
We're gonna add the questions to the end, LaQuail, so we can get everybody
Okay.
all in an hour. Yes, yes, yes. That was a great training. Y'all give it up for LaQuail. Put your emoji on there for LaQuail. She did an amazing job. Let's give it up for LaQuail, you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, I remember when I first started working with LaQuail. Oh yeah, my phone was dying. When I started working with LaQuail, hey, you guys are giving me some great energy. Thank you. When I first started working with LaQuail, like she mentioned, she didn't have any followers on social media, very few. And then I remember when she got serious, she said to herself that she is going to lock in. Oh, thank you. Flawless. My girl is in TLC. Um, imagine paying with your hair with TLC products. That's lit, right? But when I thought about it, I told myself, I want to have a conversation tonight that's very personal, right? So if you're somebody that's saying, you know what, I want to get paid 5 ways and I want to dominate on social media, I want you to put a 5 in the chat. Go ahead and put a 5 in the chat, right? Because when I first started, as y'all hear my voice is raspy as heck. When I first started, a lot of you guys don't even know what I did when I first started. So I was like, maybe I should talk about that a bit, right? When I first started, I did have my salon. I was solo dolo, figuring out things on my own. But when I first started, I simply was trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure out how I was going to co-brand with this business. I was trying to figure out how I was going to show up and tell my story with this business. But one of the decisions that I made when I first started was just to start. Okay. So Instagram wasn't my be all, believe it or not. Who wants to guess what was my breakthrough way of building my business? I want somebody to guess. I want somebody to guess. All right. Not yet. Hold on. All right, some of you guys actually got it, right? My breakthrough training, my breakthrough to my business was my beauty salon clients and my cell phone. Okay. The people that I actually worked with was not really from social media, truth be told. I think I had about 10,000 followers on there at the time, and I really wasn't trying to talk to them. They knew me for my beauty services. So similar to some of you guys, one of the regrets that I think I probably would have had was that I should have talked to people in every angle, right? So how do we change that for you? The first thing you're gonna do, Instagram Live wasn't even lit back there. In 2015, 16, 17, there was no Instagram Live. I think my first Instagram Live I did was in 2019. The first one I did, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna commit like LaQuail was talking about. The second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna write a number on our paper and we're gonna put 5 on the top of our paper. The number 5. All right, so similar to what LaQuail mentioned, I'm gonna piggyback a little bit on that. I'm sliding in 5 DMs on Instagram or Facebook a day, minimum, when I first started. Put 5. But Nathalie, how do I find those people? Well, you're gonna literally go in the comments. I'll go to fitness pages. I'll go to wellness pages. Some people like want to do the influencer marketing thing, but honestly, the everyday people that have friends are the ones you want to get, right? So somebody has a before and after that they post, and in the comments, somebody says, I want to look like that. I would DM that person and say, hey, I saw your comments on such and such page. I just launched a weight loss program or a wellness program, whatever you want to call it, that helps you achieve your goals. Have you heard of Total Life Changes? If you got it, I want you to put got it inside the chat. Ooh, ooh, don't taste that good. My boys are going horse, y'all. So I'm about to put in my ginger tea, I'm putting my lemonade tea and mixing it up as we talk. Well, that's cute. I like that. All right, got it. So what you're doing is after that, I think it's over. Where's my dang thing? I just got a notebook. Let me get it. Hold on. After that, I'm literally in my notebook, you guys. So you know I'm not lying. Y'all can see. I love my phone, but I'm like writing down people I didn't hit up. Because something about me is like I like to see things like, okay, I talked to this hair salon, I talked to this person over there, I talked to this person over there. Like in any realm of work, the follow-up is so important. Because I don't care how lit somebody is on Instagram, if you follow up with a person I talked to 8 years ago, they're going to go to you. That's just what it is. I don't care how popular somebody is on social media. If you are consistent, more than likely somebody's going to say, I've seen this before. Right? And then guess what happens? You follow up. Because they saw 8 years ago and then no one communicated with them. Guess what happens? They're left hanging. So the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that in the album in your phone, you have before and afters or close by. And then you want to make sure that you have your link tree. I'm going to help you out. Usually, when somebody is interested, they want to see some type of results, right? So, example, like I love watching Danita's page because she shows how simple it is to drink the Delgada, right? She shows how simple it is to drink the tea, how simple it is to drink the Nutriverse. So she shows them a video or a photo or before and after, right? With that result, people are now saying, I want that. Your goal is to get at least 5 I want that a week, a day, I'm sorry, right? Because if 5 people say I want that, and if 5 people say I want to lose 5 pounds fast, or I want to get healthy, or I want to be well, guess what happens? You can use your TLC app and you can write it down. So every single day, write this down. I'm following up with 5 people. I'm speaking to 5 new people, whether they're on social media, whether they're in passing outside. If you're like, okay, I don't have anyone, I'm not bold enough to speak to anybody on social media, go join a gym. Go talk to 5 people there. Go join the social group. Right? Y'all with me? I want you guys to drop what your way is to connect with 5 people. Is it going to be social media? It's going to be Facebook. It's going to be Instagram. It's going to be LinkedIn. It's going to be the gym. It's going to be church. Where are you going to meet your 5 people? Hey, Reen. Boom. So quick story. One of my girlfriends, 2 of my girlfriends, I talked to today. And I literally would never have spoken to them. Promise to you. Promise. I don't know what came up. I was talking about when I'm walking, I want to talk on the phone a little bit. That's on my phone is hoarse. I was thinking about my girl, and she's like, you know, a realtor. She's a cool girl. She has her stuff going on. And I messaged her and I said, hey, are you free? And I talked to her and we were just talking. We're catching up on life. She's talking about life. And I said, check this out. I'm about to really do some big things in Total Life Changes. Right? And I believe that we can do this together. Are you open to experiencing some income results and monetizing your fitness journey? Reen says, Sierra, make sure Reen has his Zoom link. Reen says, yeah, we talk about life. You guys, Reen signed up. I sent her the YouTube video. I sent her this, you know, the websites, like about the TLC. She signed up in less than 30 minutes. Y'all, I said, wow, I still got it, right? And I want to tell you this funny story because probably for the last 12 months, everyone that signed up with me is from Instagram. Now I'm talking to people on my phone. And I'm not even talking to network marketers. I'm talking to people that are my friends and people I know. People that I assume they would not be interested. Who am I to assume someone's not interested? My other homegirl, Dr. Rashay Barnes, she's a huge publicist. Big, I mean, she brings people together, right? I said, hey, Rashay, call me, right? And literally, I talked to her, and guess what happened? She said, I'm down. Let's do a tour, 3 cities. I want to do this. Let's do a launch party next week. We're doing a vision board party together next week. We're going to launch, like, you guys, it's a thing. It's a thing. There are people that you would never have to beg that really are waiting for you to text them. It's a thing. Another story. Shout out to Renetta. Renetta, I'm not sure she's on here. She should be.
I'm here.
That was my Renetta.
Hey.
My real-time stories right here. Oh, where are you at?
I gotta put a picture up. I'm
Oh, I
right
see
here.
you. Okay, wait. Okay, Renetta. Okay, real quick. Listen, this is an OG network marketer. Listen, Renetta has built multi-million-dollar credit businesses and different things with her and her husband. She's amazing. Renetta hits me up. Mind you, I've been trying to get Renetta to sign up for years now, a couple of years. She was in TLC, she's in and out, and I said, girl, I'm not doing this with you. I'm just not doing this with you. So Renetta hits me up and says, girl, what's going on with TLC? I said, girl, it is lit, right? And
Yep.
Renetta was in the middle of like a client, a meeting with her credit company. I sent Renetta the link. Renetta signed up in less than 15 minutes. So I want you to tell the people, because it was you and I connecting over the past 2 years. Every time I speak to you, I don't talk to you about TLC. I really talk to you about TLC, right?
No,
So for
right.
the person, well, first of all, congratulations, sis, on having phenomenal business acumen. You know, you are a very successful woman. I'm very proud of you. I tell you this all the time. You're like a superhero to me. I love that you made the decision to align with network marketing because you understand the value in being a part of a community that is quality, right? So for the person that wants to align with a quality person that simply you don't have to beg to sign up, you tell me what was your reasoning and your why of joining Total Life Changes again.
Said I wasn't gonna miss that mark. I need an extra stream of income. I understand money well, and I understand the economy. And I understand that it's really simple. And from what I've been through, I understand that health is wealth. So if you don't understand that, like, health is a $1 trillion industry. I've been in so many different health industries, but I'm gonna tell you this. You don't want to miss this. What I saw, I said, oh no. It was in the middle of the night. It was like 11, 12 o'clock. I said, nah, I ain't gonna miss this, Mark. I was already at the top before I left because that particular person switched to another company. And I said, well, I'm just gonna follow. And if I'd have stayed in my position, I would have been so much further than where I am. So if you hadn't made a decision, I'm gonna tell you, as my pastor say, hurry, take your time, but hurry up, because you don't want to miss the mark.
And I love that because she's not just saying, hey, you signed up. She's saying make a decision to work. Right. So I'm
Correct.
actually I'm going to her city this week. I'm about to go to lunch with her and her friends. You guys, it's untraditional. We're gonna meet. I'm about to bring some girls to lunch, women to lunch, and we're gonna go to lunch and we're gonna bring her enrollment link out. Because these are her starting 5, her starting however many she wants to bring. And guess what? She's going. So one of the things I want to say to you, Renetta, is what I'm excited about is you said 2 things. You don't want to miss the mark. Who doesn't need an extra stream of income? You understand the power of health and wellness. May your previous sponsor rest in peace. I was her sponsor, and literally I was kicking myself because Glenicia. I mean, these ladies, you guys, Glenicia and Renetta and their friends in April, they do these events, these women empowerment events. It's like hundreds of people there, right? And one of the things I realized is that I was so in awe of she probably lost service. I was so in awe of their events, I forgot to help them build. So this go around, I told her, I said, I'm going to make sure I help you build. And I'm going to make sure I help you co-brand with TLC this go around. And that's exactly what we're doing. So health is wealth. Tax season is about to drop. People are about to get their credit done. We're going to create the QR codes for Renetta. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to build this thing together. So you see a lot of Renetta because, again, we're bringing quality people on. Therapists are coming on. Counselors are coming on. People that are motivational speakers are coming on. People that are realtors are coming on. And now you can help them segue the products and give them the option of being a customer to have an experience or jumping in like Renetta did. She didn't want to be my customer. She said, I don't want to miss the mark. It just came on board. So how do we streamline this thing, right? What are some actionable steps, right, that we can do? Okay, she just came back. What are some actionable steps that we can do that can help us feed our 5 so we can get paid 5 ways? You should stay binary qualified and have your 2 people. You guys, I'm going to encourage you. Renetta told me last night, I'll be binary qualified in 24 hours. I said, my type of girl, right? And the reason why I say that is because I'm not saying that she has to have 1 million people in the business right now. But if I can help her get a check in 24 hours, it's a win for me. And it's a win for her. Because as a coach, I want to make sure that I am putting the systems in place and executing what works. So I want to do some actionable steps with you. Anybody you enroll, you want to ask them, what is your why behind this? Like, why do you want to do something like this with me? Right? And as they are in the business, as they're growing the business, as they're building the business, I'm going to teach you right now what to do. Because I tell anyone, shout out to Sierra, man, Sierra came back on board. I don't know what she got going on in her bones right now. But Sierra says, same thing, I'm not going to miss the mark. I talk to Sierra every day, including the weekends, right? She helps, she assists, she supports, she does different things. And what we've been doing, I'm going to spotlight you, Sierra, what we've been doing, I'm sure she's texting people right now. What we've been doing is I say, Sierra, every person that enrolls, I want you to put on your paper, ready, set, launch. Everybody, wait, is that my girl Dana here? Hey girl, what's up? Okay, LA in the building. I said, hey, anyone that gets back going in TLC, I want you to put ready, set, launch on there. Ready means they're ready to roll with you. They're ready to ride with you. They're ready to grow with you. Okay? Set is they are literally after they sign up because they're ready, after they say they want to roll with you, they tell you their reasons of why they want to do this. The set is I set them up for success. I make sure that their SmartShip is on. Right? I make sure that their products are on the way and they're on their way using it. I make sure that they are set up for success. And you know, I'll be honest with you. You can do the onboarding call yourself. Write this down. What is an onboarding call? Show them how to log in. Show them how to reach their commissions. Show them how to get binary qualified left and right. Y'all got this? Show them how to log in. Show them how to how to see their commissions. Show them how to hit their left and right. Right? Show them how to locate their team members. And show them how to locate their customers. Y'all, all that binary tree and all that, like no onboarding should take longer than 15 minutes. 15 minutes showing how to log in, how to locate your commissions, how to locate your left and right, how to locate your teammates, and how to locate your customers. If you got that down pack, put win in the chat. WIN. That is a winning strategy to make sure that everybody is set up for success. All right. All right. I see you. You guys, if you, and this I knew Sierra got it this week. She says on Friday, Nathalie, my volume is the same as it was last night. I said, well. And tell me what you found out. Why was your volume the same, Sierra?
Because I took the steps. I was coachable. I was calling people. I was getting people reactivated. I was getting people locked in on the basics, the SmartShip. I was making sure that people understood the importance of it, that they knew where to go to get it, how to find it, and they understood how to leverage the activity we have going on, even if they're not ready. So I made sure people understood that and they were excited to tap in and get back going.
You get what I'm saying? So what's so exciting about this, you guys, and why I get so excited, right? When you do the basics, and the reason I see her on here is because we are literally like, that's why I'm hoarse. I was like, why am I hoarse right now? Y'all, I've been on the phone all day, getting people excited through just connecting with them. There's more people on my phone wanting to sign up than customers for some odd reason. You know why? Because it's the beginning of the year. And I used to be like, oh, don't force anyone to sign up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Based upon statistics, give people an opportunity to make a decision. If somebody is saying specifically, I want to transform my body and my bank account, they are a great person for an enrollment. Asking the right questions doesn't box the person out, right? If you're somebody that says, you know what, Nathalie, I really like this vibe and I'm ready to just like launch. Guess what we are about to offer next week? If you write your names list out and fill out your purple book, leaders are coming together no matter whose downline it is. First, we're going to honor your upline. Your upline will be involved, absolutely. But we're going to jump on your calls and share testimonies. We're going to have the most calls throughout the week, all throughout the days, all throughout the night. That's customized per the person. Zoom is free. You're going to create your own Zoom links. You're going to say, I want to do it this day. And you're going to learn how to talk about the products yourself. And we're going to support you. Because what does that mean? That means you get to launch. That means you get to say, you know what? I want to have an event myself in my city. Sierra has a young lady named Ming on this call right now. Ming has been in the business for how long?
Ming has been in the business since 2020.
You guys, Ming is having her first launch 4 years later. 4 years later. You guys, she's doing a birthday launch. She's having one at a women's gym and one online. It's a big deal because the reality is you have to meet people where they are. Shout out to Don and his beautiful wife underneath of Team Transform. We're working with them very closely. And they're having their launch, I want to say February 3rd. Second, my bad. February 2nd, right? And I see them on there. And one thing I love about them, I really love them. They're like really, really dope to me. Right? Let me add you guys. Hey, how are you guys? Listen, I'm gonna unmute y'all. What's up? What's up?
Let me get them unmuted.
Well,
We're fabulous.
hi, we're doing well.
You guys are glowing.
Yeah.
So how are you guys feeling? Let's check in.
Okay, so feeling in relation to the products? Yes,
How you feeling? You feeling good?
pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm taking all three. The NutriBurst and the energy and the what's the other one? Oh, tea. The only thing is I like tropical punch. I
Yeah,
like tropical punch, but I can't get it yet, so I'm using lemonade.
so you know what, Don? I wanna say this. First of all, we're in a group chat with him, and listen, he's like, I can tell you guys like the perfect pair because I believe that you're like messaging us the questions, but you guys work as a team. I love that, right? Like a powerful team. And what I love about it is that you've made a decision that you're going to ride this thing out and you are going to make sure it's a marathon.
That's right.
They are all the way in Canada, you guys.
Sticking
right?
to it.
And one of the things that I love, right, is that you guys have made a decision that you are going to not complain because there's so many hiccups.
Yeah.
And you're figuring it out. So, Sierra, what I wanted to do is I want to gift them some products. I want to ship it myself. And I want to test out the shipping to see if we can get you some other products out there, right? Because I just love how you guys don't complain ever. You're figuring it out. Literally, like I get text messages from them every day, right? And
Yeah.
you're making it happen. So
Right.
your launch day is what day again?
We're launching on February 2nd at 1 o'clock. Are we not? That's PST.
You are, listen, it's February. We are confident in your launch. I might not, we'll get the needle in there too, right? And Lisa, like we're so excited because I believe that you and Gail have really been like working hard to have that transformation, to have those products going, in your system. So for the person that wants to launch and they don't know how to launch and they are like in a space or they're like overthinking it, what is one thing that you will say, right, to the person that's over analyzing or overthinking their launch? What would you say?
For people who are overthinking, what would you say?
If people are overthinking it,
What's one thing you'd say? I'd say just do it.
just do it because you're going to have to look at probably three to 4 weeks before you'll see big results. But all of a sudden you might be a person that can have 5 pounds in the first week. So I mean they need to look at not analyzing it, jump right in, join us, and we'll support them and guide them along. Especially with Sierra and Nathalie with us.
We have such a great team too, that you guys at the top there, Sierra and Natalie, you're always there for us.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely amazing.
Oh.
That's why
Absolutely amazing.
never happened in any other network marketing company that we've been with.
Oh.
Never.
Wow. You listen, you guys made me feel so warm.
Yes, thank you.
Aw.
Thank you.
Great. Well, I want to say congratulations to both you guys, Don and Gail, for successfully being the first people on Team Transform underneath the amazing Lisa Nichols. I mean, we're one team, we're TLC family, right? But the reality is, you just said, I want to launch, and you made it happen. So I am very excited. I'm looking forward to growing with you all. And February 2nd, I'll be on. Okay. And here's the deal. I believe that this launch is going to be one of the biggest blessings that happen in Canada and all over the world in your network, because you made a decision and you made it happen. So let's give congratulations again. Let's give them some love inside the chat. I love it. I love it. Awesome.
Yeah, big time.
You guys, listen, and you know what? That warmed my heart, and that's where we're gonna wrap up and ask a couple questions, because support is everything, man. Support is everything, and simply, I called Keidra yesterday. Hey, Keidra, what's going on with you? How are you? What's new? Right? But it's about building a relationship. So if you have a sponsor, if you have a coach, check in with them. Don and Gail checks in literally every other day. Kid you not. Every day, every other day, and they're checking in. They're literally saying, hey, this is what I have going on. Hey, Nathalie and Sarah, can you check this email? I want to send emails out to people, some leads. I said, okay, I'll check it out. I don't tell him, oh, don't do it. Because he said, I want to do it. Both Gail and Don said they want to launch it a different way. They're taking their time and they're doing it on their speed. So I'm excited about the momentum, because this is your show. This is your journey. This is your business. This is your life. God gave you the ability to have a business called Total Life Changes, so you can be able to have an opportunity to win in an industry that can create lots of freedom in your life. And I'm just honored and excited. I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys. There's not no like hype up rally. I'm just excited. Simply, like the young lady was doing my hair. She got $300 worth of products. I'm just excited. I'm excited because I feel like when you open your mouth, people want it, right? So we're gonna open this up. Sierra and LaQuail, you can conduct and then I see Garino here as well. If you guys want to support with the Q&A, I'm on here as well. Let's ask about 3 questions. We're gonna wrap it up in about 5 to 10 minutes, right? If you have to get off, you can, it's okay. But I want to make sure I'm not rude and not letting you answer some questions, ask some questions on here. So go ahead and unmute yourself and raise your hand so you can be able to ask these questions. Joanna said, I love that no pressure, period. Right? Like no pressure at all. But I would say when your dreams are big and your goals are big, you create your own, I don't like the word pressure, you create your own urgency on what does it look like to work. So Helen says, listen, Helen just joined. I met Helen on Instagram, one of my favorite places to meet people. And Helen said, how do you launch? Helen, you're gonna get a purple book. We're gonna drop the purple book right here in the group and also in Telegram. You're gonna write your list out and you're gonna pick a day. On that day, it will be a business launch party. I like to call it PARTEA. It's an online party, right? And at that party, we'll talk about why you joined the products and how people can partner up with you on this journey. The party is about 30 minutes, and the party gives people the opportunity to shop your link. So it's a Zoom and it's an online extravaganza. It's fun and it's exciting and there's no pressure. It's lots of fun. And my online party I made like $2,700 in like 30 minutes because I had about 55. I called about 150 people. I don't know how I knew those people, Lord knows. And then about 35 showed up. And then they joined and bought products. And I made about like $2,700 that day. Yep. All right. We have Ramona. Ramona, is that how I say it?
Unmute, unmute. Hello, how are
Hello,
you?
sweet.
I sent you a text. I'm sure it's lost in 100 other texts that you might have received. And I'm very new. And I've done the onboarding with Sierra, but this is a problem that I'm finding, and I'm not sure if I'm missing something. I have customers. I've been very blessed. I'm binary already. I have some people I've been talking to, and I want to talk to them about Smart Ship. And I listened in the university. I followed what they said. And when they go to my site, they can't get Smart Ship. So what am I doing wrong, or what do I need to know?
So what we're gonna do is, and see if you can write this down. We will create a Zoom video, and we'll have it to you. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll
Okay.
have it to your smart chip because what happens is, when someone buys, that's a popular question, and maybe Sarah, you can support me with this, but if I'm not answering it right,
Mhm.
when somebody buys a product, there's a question mark as a customer if you want this on Smart Ship, right?
Yeah, right.
When they buy. Putting
Mhm.
them on Smart Ship again, Sierra, don't they have to, don't they have to buy again and then they ask someone to add the Smart Ship? Or is there a way to do it through their account?
There is a way to do it through the account. As soon as they become a customer, TLC sends an email that lets them know, hey, let's put this on SmartShip. They get that the day that they make their purchase. TLC follows up with the email. But every time we get customers, they have a customer account portal. Just like if you shop at Target, you want to create your Target.com
Yeah.
account, you can
Yeah.
do that. TLC's our customers have a customer portal where they can see their past orders, they can change up their smart chip if they want. And the more they buy, they even have a rewards, point system for customers. So they have a whole portal that they get access to once they make their purchase.
So I think, Sierra, what I want to make sure we answer her question though, she asked, where's the Smart Ship? So the portal is there, but do you know exactly verbatim right now, or do you need to locate it so you can be able to do a video on it?
I will do the video. I will get it just so I can be very specific.
Yeah.
And then we will get that to you, Ramona. I have
cool.
your information.
Yeah, because that's a great question. Thank you so much, Sierra.
Yeah.
That's a great question because usually when you get the product, it asks you that. But then also they ask you that, but also we put a request to Total Life Changes, and they can simplify that in the back office port. I'm sure they can down the line. Because Smart Ship for retail customers is where the real money is at.
Yeah.
When you have a Smart Ship, like Danita just said, your customers get 10% from every recurring order. So
Right.
having a
And I
Smart
want
Ship.
to talk to them about that and tell them that, but I can't do it when I don't know how to tell them to get it.
Oh yeah, so and then also you mentioned to me, you text me because I answer pretty much every text message.
Yeah, you have been good at answering
Yeah,
texts.
but I want to make sure I don't miss it. Where is your text message you answered? You asked me from the group chat or where?
It was in a separate one from Coach Nathalie comes through.
Okay,
And
so that's an automated messaging system. Am I your sponsor?
yeah, I guess you and Lisa. I was
Okay.
in San Diego.
Okay, no worries, no worries. So that's
Mhm.
the reason why. Okay, so Sierra has your direct
Yeah,
information.
yeah.
We'll make sure that we follow up with you.
Okay,
Yeah,
fantastic. Thank you so much.
awesome.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. So that was some good stuff. And then for the smart ship as well. The reason why I asked her about her sponsor, I'm really trying to do a good job at texting people back. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. So make sure that if you're signing people up and stuff like that, do your best to like follow up with them, text them back. I don't really say, oh, meet me on a Zoom call. Like I tried this whole like Calendly thing to talk on the phone with them. My schedule's been out of whack for like the past 2 weeks. I'm gonna be honest with you. So make sure you guys are just even reaching out to the people you signed up like periodically, you know, and you're checking on them. Like, hey, how are you today? Like I try to check on at least like 10 people a day, me personally. And I have hundreds of people, and I do my very best in trying to connect with them. So that was a little coaching tip. Just connecting with your people is important because Joan can be, I'm not Joan. Oh wait, was it Joan that just said it? No.
Ramona.
Ramona. Ramona can be one of the next biggest leaders through customer acquisition. You know, customer acquisition is a thing, and you can make more money with customers than signing people up. You know, so that's some good stuff right there. And then also with smart ships, I want you to write this down too. Smart ships is how you can have a consistent residual income, because the more people you have liking the product, they like the product, they're on the product as a life changer. They then will, guess what they're going to do? They then are going to tell people about it, and now you're making residual income from referrals. So those are two big ways to get paid here at TLC, like huge, like gigantic, you know, letting people go at their own pace, right? And being able to grow as they grow, as they go towards, you know, the business, go towards building the business and making sure they're talking to people about the business. Okay. How long should I promote launch party? You can do a launch on Friday, you can do a launch on Thursday. It really depends on where you are. Some people have busy schedules and they don't want to do it right away. But if I were you and you want to like really bang the year out, man, I will launch in the next 7 days, the next 14 days, because people are looking for products. You got literally like, I called 150 people and only 34 people showed up, right? So let's say you call 50 people and only 15 people show up. That's still 15 people. If you do the math, if 15 people show up and they feel like connected, right? 15 times 20, that's $300 in 45 minutes. Okay. If 15 people buy 3 products from you, I'm sorry, they bought a 15-day kit, that's $450 in 45 minutes. Like, that's literally like really good money. 15 people buying products from one conversation is targeted for you. Like when they feel like it's your targeted conversation, they shop and spend their money different. They do. I love this. All right. So I want to respect everybody's time tonight. I feel like it's a really powerful call. If you feel like it's a powerful call, I want you to drop your favorite emoji in the chat. And then I want you to unmute the call, okay? Because I believe we are going to be winning on a high level, right? But the reality is, you are next. You're next. That's where we are right now. So if you can just unmute the call, right? And put on, I want to unmute, and I want everybody to say, I'm next. Right?
I'm next.
I'm next. I am
I'm
next.
next.
I'm next.
I'm next.
I'm
Next.
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 I'm
I'm next. Watch out.
Next.
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 Right?
next.
I want to say thank you so much for joining. You are next. Have what it takes. I love you guys.
Thank
God bless.
you.
Happy New Year. And we'll see you tomorrow for our, again, opportunity call where we'll close any deal for you, any customer for you, any distributor for you, because we believe in you and because you are next. Love you.
Next.
Thank you. I'm next.
Thank you.
I'm next.
Good night.
Yes, I'm
Everybody.
next.
I'm next. Thank y'all. Have a
Yes,
great night.
I am
yes.
next.
Thank you, Sierra. Thank you, Natalie.
Nobody joins, please.